Revealed. The 7 forgotten fruits that unclog your arteries naturally.
What if you could cleanse your arteries just by eating some delicious fruit? What if the secret to avoiding heart problems was hidden in foods you may have ignored? What if nature had already created the perfect solution to clogged arteries that the pharmaceutical industry doesn't want you to discover?
Every year, millions of Americans suffer from cardiovascular disease, the leading cause of death in the United States.
But what few know is that some forgotten fruits contain powerful compounds that can literally cleanse your arteries. And have you ever wondered why your doctor never mentioned these natural options? The health of your heart may depend on what you put on your plate, not just the medications you take. These fruits are not only delicious, but they also contain specific nutrients that help dissolve arterial plaque, reduce cholesterol, and improve blood circulation. The latest research from Harvard University and the Mayo Clinic confirms these impressive benefits.
Let's get started.
The shocking truth: what's really blocking your arteries? Before we talk about the fruits that can save your life, we need to understand what is causing the problem.
Arteries are the pathways that carry oxygen-rich blood from the heart to the entire body. When healthy, they are flexible, strong, and free of deposits.
But over time, substances such as cholesterol, calcium, and cellular waste can accumulate in arterial walls. This condition, known as atherosclerosis, is like rust forming in a water pipe. The main culprits are diets high in trans fats and processed sugars that we consume daily. Chronic inflammation, caused by ultra-processed foods, also plays a crucial role in this destructive process. The scariest thing is that this arterial clogging happens silently for years before causing noticeable symptoms. By the time we finally notice, it may be too late, and the damage may already be irreversible. According to the American Heart Association, 70% of Americans have some degree of arterial obstruction without even knowing it.
Conventional medications focus only on reducing symptoms, not eliminating the root cause of the problem.
But nature offers alternatives that can complement, or, in some cases, replace traditional treatments. The fruits I'm going to reveal contain bioactive compounds that fight inflammation, lower cholesterol, and strengthen arterial walls. These foods work synergistically with the body to reverse years of damage caused by poor diet and sedentary lifestyle. Are you ready to discover these miracle fruits that can transform your cardiovascular health? True preventive medicine starts in your kitchen, not in the pharmacy. The supermarket fruit you ignore. The secret power of apples. 1. The humble apple, which you probably pass by without noticing at the grocery store, hides one of the most powerful secrets to arterial health.
This common fruit contains pectin, a soluble fiber that acts as a magnet for bad cholesterol.
Studies conducted by the University of California have shown that eating just 1 apple a day can reduce LDL cholesterol by up to 9%. Apples are also rich in polyphenols, compounds that fight inflammation in artery walls. Regular consumption of apples is associated with a 28% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. The flavonoids present in apple peel improve endothelial function by helping your blood vessels relax and dilate properly.
Research published in the Journal of Functional Foods revealed that daily consumption of apples can be as effective as some statins for lowering cholesterol.
Recent studies from the University of Oxford suggest that apples contain compounds that inhibit an enzyme called HMG, CoA reductase, the same target of cholesterol medications.
The potassium present in apples helps control blood pressure by reducing stress on artery walls.
The red variety especially contains higher levels of anthocyanins, pigments that protect the heart.
For maximum benefit, consume the apple with the peel on, and opt for organic varieties whenever possible.
Experts recommend including apples for breakfast or as an afternoon snack to maximize their metabolic effects. The pectin in apples also feeds beneficial gut bacteria, creating a healthy environment that positively influences blood cholesterol.
Now, imagine combining this common superfood with other even more potent fruits, and you'll have an amazing natural strategy to protect your heart.
What comes next will surprise even the most skeptical nutrition experts. The red treasure. How pomegranate dissolves dangerous cholesterol. 2. Pomegranate, with its bright red rubies, is not only visually stunning, but also a real treasure trove for cardiovascular health.
Originally from the Middle East, this ancient fruit contains more antioxidants than red wine or green tea.
Research from the University of California, Los Angeles has shown that pomegranate juice can reduce arterial plaque by 20 and 30% after just 3 months of regular consumption.
The polyphenols found in pomegranate inhibit the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, the critical first step in the development of atherosclerosis.
A study published in the American Journal of Cardiology showed that patients with coronary heart disease who consumed pomegranate juice experienced significant improvements in blood flow. Pomegranate also contains pernicic acid, a fatty acid that reduces inflammation and can prevent fat cells from accumulating in the arteries.
Scientists at the Weizmann Institute have discovered that the unique molecules in pomegranate can literally dissolve cholesterol plaques already formed on arterial walls.
This exotic fruit also increases the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that helps arteries relax and expand.
The peel and white membranes of the pomegranate, which many dismiss, contain some of the most beneficial compounds for heart health.
Clinical studies show that consuming just 4 ounces of pomegranate juice daily can reduce systolic blood pressure by 5%. Pomegranate has also been shown to reduce blood sugar levels, another important risk factor for cardiovascular disease. For maximum benefit, consume the fruit fresh or drink pomegranate juice with no added sugar.
The whole seeds can be added to salads, yogurts, or simply eaten as a healthy snack. The next item on our list is a small blue fruit that is causing a major revolution in the science of cardiovascular health. You'll want to rush to the market as soon as you discover its incredible potential to cleanse your arteries. The blue pearls, the miracle of the blueberries that your doctor doesn't tell you.
Blueberries, those little blue gems, are real nutrient bombs for the health of your arteries. Packed with anthocyanins, the pigments that give them their deep blue color, blueberries fight arterial inflammation like no other food. A groundbreaking study from the University of Maine found that regular consumption of blueberries can improve arterial function in as little as 6 weeks. These small fruits contain resveratrol, the same compound found in red wine, known for its powerful heart protective effects. Blueberries are also rich in pterostilbene, an antioxidant that helps reduce cholesterol and blood pressure simultaneously. Researchers at the University of Florida have demonstrated that blueberries can reduce LDL cholesterol by up to 27% in overweight patients. A study published in the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics revealed that blueberries can literally transform artery health in people with metabolic syndrome. The high vitamin K content in blueberries helps prevent calcification of the arteries, a common problem in older people. The soluble fibers in blueberries work like a sponge, absorbing excess cholesterol into the digestive system before it enters the bloodstream.
Clinical studies show that consuming just 1 cup of blueberries a day can increase HDL cholesterol, the good cholesterol, by 4 to 6%.
Wild blueberries, which are smaller and darker than cultivated blueberries, contain even higher concentrations of heart-friendly compounds. To preserve their nutrients, consume blueberries raw or lightly cooked, avoiding high temperatures that can destroy their antioxidants.
Experts recommend incorporating frozen blueberries into smoothies when fresh ones are not available, as freezing preserves their nutrients.
The next item on our list will completely change your perspective on cholesterol supplements and medications. This virtually unknown fruit is causing a stir in the medical community for its impressive effects on the arteries. Fruit versus medicine, the battle that the pharmaceutical industry doesn't want you to see. Before we reveal the next miracle fruit, we need to talk about a truth that Big Pharma struggles to keep hidden.
Cholesterol medications, while effective at reducing the numbers, come with a long list of potential side effects.
Statins, for example, can cause debilitating muscle pain, liver problems, and even increase the risk of diabetes. In contrast, the fruits we're discussing not only lower cholesterol, but also provide essential antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals,
A study conducted by the Harvard Cardiovascular Research Center compared the effects of a diet rich in fruit with the use of statins.
The results showed that for people at moderate risk, the nutritional approach provided comparable benefits without the side effects. The key difference is that medications often treat only one aspect of the problem, while whole foods address multiple risk factors simultaneously. The medical journal The Lancet published a surprising study showing that people who consume 5 servings of fruit a day are 40% less likely to need heart medication. The flavonoids found in fruits activate metabolic pathways that synthetic medications simply can't target. Researchers at Stanford University have found that the natural compounds in fruits can reprogram genes related to cardiovascular health. While medications certainly have their place, especially for severe cases, fruits offer a preventative and complementary approach. A 5-year study of more than 100,000 participants showed that those who consumed the most fruit needed significantly lower doses of cardiovascular medications.
Dr. Michael Greger, author of How Not to Die, argues that many patients could reduce or eliminate medications by increasing their consumption of specific fruits.
Now, let's get back to our list with a rare citrus fruit that does what many cholesterol medications try to do, but in a completely natural way. Get ready to know the secret that progressive doctors are already recommending to their most privileged patients.
The unknown citrus, bergamot, the fruit that beats cholesterol medicine.
4. Bergamot, a citrus rarely found in American grocery stores, is possibly the most powerful fruit for cardiovascular health ever studied.
Originally from southern Italy, this fruit contains unique compounds called butyridin and melitidin, which act in a very similar way to statins.
Clinical studies conducted at the University of Magna Graecia have shown that bergamot extract can reduce LDL cholesterol by up to 39%. At the same time, it increases HDL cholesterol, the protective type, by up to 41%, something that few drugs can do. The flavonoids in bergamot also lower triglycerides and improve insulin sensitivity, which are crucial factors for arterial health.
A study published in Frontiers in Pharmacology showed that bergamot can significantly reduce fat in the liver, another risk factor for heart disease.
The researchers were shocked to find that bergamot acts on the same cell receptors as statins, but without causing the side effects typical of these drugs. Bergamot also contains naringenin, an antioxidant that prevents the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, the first step in arterial plaque formation. A study of patients who did not respond well to statins showed significant improvement when bergamot was added to treatment.
Bergamot essential oil, used in aromatherapy, can even reduce stress and anxiety, which contribute to heart problems.
For those who can't find the fruit fresh, the standardized bergamot extract is available in supplement form at health food stores. Experts recommend consuming bergamot juice diluted in water, as it can be quite acidic when pure. Adding zest of the peel to tea is also an excellent way to get its benefits for arterial health. The next fruit on our list is familiar to many, but its incredible benefits for the arteries remained largely unknown until recently. You'll be surprised to find out how this simple fruit can strengthen your blood vessels in ways that no medicine can match. The jewel of the forest. How blackberries rejuvenate your blood vessels. Blackberries, often growing wildly in forests and hedgerows, are true treasures for cardiovascular health.
These small dark fruits are among the most antioxidant-rich in nature, surpassing even blueberries in some protective compounds. A study from the University of Kentucky demonstrated that blackberries can reduce LDL cholesterol oxidation by up to 70%, much more than most synthetic antioxidants.
Blackberries contain specific anthocyanins that strengthen the walls of blood vessels, making them more resilient and less prone to damage. Researchers at the USDA found that blackberries increase the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that dilates blood vessels and improves blood flow. The high vitamin K content in blackberries helps prevent calcification of the arteries, a common problem that leads to arterial stiffness. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that blackberries can improve arterial elasticity in just 8 weeks of regular consumption. Blackberries are also rich in soluble fiber that helps eliminate excess cholesterol from the body, especially when consumed with the peel. Studies from the University of Michigan have shown that compounds in blackberries can inhibit the formation of foam cells, a critical component of arterial plaque. Ellagic acid, found in abundance in blackberries, has shown the ability to reduce inflammation in the arteries in experimental models.
Blackberries, although smaller than cultivated ones, generally contain higher levels of heart-beneficial bioactive compounds. To preserve their nutrients, consume fresh or frozen blackberries right after thawing, avoiding cooking them for long periods. Adding blackberries to your morning yogurt or salad can be an easy and delicious way to strengthen your arteries on a daily basis. Our next fruit is so powerful for cardiovascular health that it is being studied as a possible complementary treatment for hypertension.
You'll wonder why this little wonder isn't better known in traditional medical circles. The Little Giant. The secret of gooseberry for elastic and youthful arteries. 6. Gooseberry, a small acidic fruit popular in Europe, is possibly the best kept secret for keeping arteries young and supple. Rich in a specific type of anthocyanin called delphinidin 3-sambubioside, gooseberry has direct effects on arterial elasticity.
Studies conducted at the University of Aberdeen in Scotland have shown that regular consumption of gooseberries can improve flow-mediated dilation by up to 18%.
This small fruit contains 4 times more vitamin C than oranges, an essential nutrient for collagen production in arterial walls.
Gooseberry is also exceptionally rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, uncommon in fruits, which help reduce vascular inflammation.
Finnish researchers have found that black currant seed oil can reduce markers of arterial inflammation in patients with high cholesterol. A groundbreaking study published in the European Journal of Nutrition revealed that black currant polyphenols can literally prevent the muscle cells in the arteries from becoming stiff with age. The high potassium content in gooseberries helps balance sodium levels in the body by naturally regulating blood pressure. Studies from the University of Nottingham have shown that the compounds in gooseberry can inhibit enzymes that cause blood vessels to constrict.
Red currants and black currants offer similar benefits, although the black variety contains higher concentrations of antioxidants.
For those who can't find the fruit fresh, blackcurrant extract or unsweetened juices offer many of the same benefits for arterial health. Adding frozen gooseberries to smoothies or consuming their juice regularly can be an effective strategy for keeping arteries healthy. Experts recommend consuming at least half a cup of gooseberries 2 to 3 times a week to get significant cardiovascular benefits. The last fruit on our list is a relatively recent discovery in the West, but it has been used in traditional Asian medicine for centuries. This exotic fruit is gaining attention from researchers for its unique ability to normalize blood pressure naturally.
The exotic fruit. How dragon fruit normalizes its blood pressure in a matter of days.
7. Dragon fruit, also known as pitaya, with its alien appearance and vibrant color, hides extraordinary properties for cardiovascular health.
Originally from Mexico and Central America, this exotic fruit contains betalains, pigments that have demonstrated powerful anti-inflammatory effects on the arteries.
A study from the University of Malaya showed that regular consumption of dragon fruit can reduce systolic blood pressure by an average of 8 points in just 3 weeks. Dragon fruit is one of the few fruits that contains omega-3 fatty acids, usually only found in fish and some seeds. The high magnesium content in dragon fruit, a mineral often deficient in the American diet, helps relax blood vessels naturally.
Researchers at Taiwan University have found that dragon fruit can normalize blood sugar levels, a crucial factor for arterial health.
Scientists at Mexico's National Institute of Nutrition were impressed to discover that dragon fruit seeds contain compounds that can dissolve small blood clots in the arteries. Dragon fruit contains an enzyme called catalase that helps break down hydrogen peroxide, an oxidant that can damage arterial walls. Preliminary studies suggest that dragon fruit's unique antioxidants may protect the endothelium, the inner lining of arteries, from oxidative damage. The fruit is also rich in vitamin C and lycopene, a powerful combination for preventing LDL cholesterol from oxidizing. The red-fleshed variety contains more antioxidants than the white-fleshed variety, making it an ideal choice for heart health.
For maximum benefits, consume fresh dragon fruit with the seeds, as they contain essential fatty acids and beneficial fiber. Dragon fruit can be easily incorporated into smoothies, fruit salads, or simply consumed with a spoon as a healthy dessert. Now that you know these 7 powerful fruits, let's talk about how to effectively incorporate them into your daily routine.
The next section reveals a simple 7-day plan that can completely transform the health of your arteries. The 7-day plan. Transform your blood health with these fruits. Integrating these powerful fruits into your diet doesn't have to be complicated or expensive, and the benefits are truly transformative.
Start by incorporating a different fruit each day of the week, creating a complete cycle of cardiovascular protection.
For breakfast, add blueberries or blackberries to your yogurt or oatmeal for an antioxidant boost first thing in the morning. Take a cut apple or dragon fruit as a snack to work, replacing those processed snacks that damage your arteries. Whip up a gooseberry and pomegranate smoothie as an afternoon snack for an energy boost that also cleanses your arteries. Add bergamot or its juice to teas, or water to create a refreshing drink that actively lowers cholesterol throughout the day.
Try including blackberries in green salads for dinner, combining their benefits with other heart-healthy vegetables.
Studies from Harvard University have shown that consuming at least 2 servings of these fruits daily can reduce the risk of heart attacks by up to 32%. Remember that consistency is more important than quantity, so it's better to consume smaller portions regularly than large amounts occasionally. For limited budgets, focus on the most affordable fruits like apples and blackberries, complementing with the more exotic ones when possible. Frozen versions of many of these fruits retain most of the nutrients and are generally more affordable than fresh, out-of-season ones. Create your own fruit mix for the heart by combining dried versions of some of these fruits for a portable and healthy snack. Involve the whole family in this change of habits, transforming the cardiovascular health of everyone you love. By the end of these 7 days, you'll likely notice improvements in energy, mental clarity, and maybe even blood pressure. Imagine what a few months of consistent consumption of these fruits could do for the health of your heart and arteries. The most impressive results come when you combine these fruits with other healthy lifestyle changes. Now it's time to take the reins of your cardiovascular health with this powerful knowledge that few doctors share. Awaken your potential, the power of choosing arterial health today. You've come this far because you care deeply about your health and that of your loved ones.
This isn't just another fad diet or temporary health program. It's a revolution in the way we think about cardiovascular health and the power of natural foods.
The 7 fruits we reveal today have the potential to literally transform your arterial health from the inside out. But the real power is in your hands and in the choices you make daily. Every time you choose one of these fruits instead of a processed food, you're voting for its longevity.
Every bite is a step toward cleaner arteries, a stronger heart, and a more vibrant life. The natural health revolution doesn't happen in pharmaceutical labs, but in the kitchens and food choices of everyday people like you.
The ancient Greeks had a proverb: "Let your food be your medicine, and your medicine be your food." Today, modern science is finally confirming what traditional cultures have always known about the healing power of food. These 7 forgotten fruits are not just food, they are healing tools that nature has perfectly developed for us.
They contain exactly the compounds our arteries need to stay healthy in a world full of toxins and stress. By incorporating these fruits into your life, you're not just adopting a diet, you're embracing a philosophy of self-care and prevention. You are recognizing that true health comes from working with nature, not against it.
Imagine waking up every day feeling energized, knowing that your arteries are becoming cleaner and healthier. Imagine reducing or eliminating medications, with your doctor's blessing, because your cholesterol and blood pressure levels have naturally normalized.
Imagine being the role model that inspires friends and family to make similar changes, creating a health ripple effect in your community.
This is the power you have now, armed with this transformative knowledge about the 7 forgotten fruits that cleanse the arteries. Start today with a simple apple or a handful of blueberries. and take the first step towards a revolution in your cardiovascular health. Your arteries, your heart, and your entire body will thank you, rewarding you with additional years of healthy, vibrant living.
The choice is yours, and the time to act is now.